Welcome back to Lesson 1 on potential problems with collecting data. In this example, we'll be given a question or a scenario, and we have to identify the potential problem, and then state how it can be improved. So in A, it says a survey on the importance of sunscreen was conducted in January. Now the problem I see here is when the survey was conducted. In winter, people do not use sunscreen as often as in summertime, so they may not see the importance of it. So we'll say that the problem here is related to timing. In winter, the usage of sunscreen is not as high as it is in July, for example. So people are less likely to see the importance of it. So the way to improve on that would be to simply conduct the survey at another time. Say you should conduct the survey during summer months. For B, it says a teacher asked each of his students their average as they walked into class. Well, the problem I see here is related to privacy. Students may not want their classmates to hear their average, so they may not participate and tell the teacher at all, or they may not be truthful when stating their average. So we'll say the students may not want their classmates to hear their average. There are several solutions to this. The teacher could ask students to write their average down on a separate sheet of paper and hand it in, or move to a space so that other students cannot hear. So I'm going to say that we can move to a space to ensure other students cannot hear. For C, says Kelly asked her friends, how bad was the movie The Hunt? Well, when wording questions in a way that leads to a certain answer, we say that's showing bias. Here she's showing bias against the movie by calling it bad. So we'll say that by using the word bad in the question, Kelly is showing bias against the movie. And thus she is influencing people's responses. So an improvement would be to not insert her own opinion in the question at all and simply ask, how was the movie The Hunt? Now, D says a small business wants to mail surveys to each household in the community regarding improvements of services in the area. Now, the problem I see here is going to be related to cost. To mail surveys to every household in the community costs a lot in stamps. Also, surveys in the mail often include a self-addressed envelope with postage already paid to make it easier for the participants. So that means that each survey is actually the cost of 2 stamps. So we can say that mailing surveys to every household could be costly. So now one way this could be fixed is to just send the survey to less members of the community and not every single household. So I'll write down, we can send the survey to less members of the community. Now for the last one, it says, which is your favorite sport? Hockey, soccer, or basketball? Well, the issue here is related to the use of language. When you give participants limited choices like this, just 3 choices, then you're leading your participants to just a certain answer, choosing only one of those when there are many different sports out there. So say that by giving participants limited choices, you are leading them to a certain answer. You're forcing them to choose one of those 3 when they may not like either of those choices. So an improvement could just be leaving it open and simply stating what is your favorite sport.